This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Salutations to the brothers that are teaching this truth in sincerity, with sincerity, and you sisters out listening, as the scriptures say to do so. Reading again. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the substance of things not hoped for, right? Let's go get this on hope real fast. Go to the book of Romans. Something quick through the Spirit, Lord willing. Right? Let's go to the book of Romans. Chapter 8. Right? Chapter 8, verse starting at 24, right? Because hope is very important, right? We must understand this, right? For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope, right? If you see it, it's not hope. How can you say that you have faith or hope in something that you've seen already, right? Because we haven't seen the Lord nor His Son nor our homeland, so we have to hope for these things. That's the whole thing what faith is, right? Isn't it saying it clear? 25, but 25, right? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. You see that? Because we're going to wait on the Lord, Israel. Right? Through faith, hope, and through patience, we're going to wait on the Lord. Okay? This is faith, right? Let's go back to the book of Hebrews. Right? Like I said, something quick, Lord willing, through the Spirit. With faith, right? Right? Let's go back to the book of Hebrews 11. We're going to start at 2. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Or the prophets of old, right? Let's read on these things, right? Let's read more. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. You see that? Because when the Lord said, let there be light, let there be stars, let there be trees, fruit-bearing seed, right? Seeds bearing fruit-bearing seeds, right? The Lord was saying these things when none of this stuff was here. So He had faith that when He said it, it's going to happen. So imagine how strong the Lord's faith is, right? Reading on. By faith, Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous. You see that? Through faith, Abel gave a more excellent sacrifice than his brother through faith. Because, Cain didn't have faith in the Lord, right? He gave a more excellent sacrifice than his brother, right? Reading on. God testifying His gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. Because let's go get this. Because through faith, Abel's blood cried to the Lord from the ground. Right? Let's go to the book of Genesis, get this real quick, Lord willing. Genesis 4:10, right? We're going to read that. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. You see that? Because through faith, the Lord, through faith, right? You gotta have faith. How much faith do you have to have for your blood and your spirit to cry to the Lord after you die? Okay, that's mighty, all right. Read on. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. Right? Because if you know anything about Enoch, he got translated up. He got beamed up into the chariots to go sit near the Lord, go sit near the Lord, right? Because he pleased the Lord through faith, right? We're gonna read it. We're gonna go get that account with that he did indeed not see death, right? Reading on, and was not found. He wasn't found. His body, his bones. He was never found. He was never buried, right? Because the Lord had translated him. For before he was translated, he had this testimony that he pleased Yahweh. He pleased the Most High through faith, right? Let's go get this account that he didn't die, man. Go back to the book of Genesis, chapter 5. All right, chapter 5, verse 21. We're gonna start at 21, right? And Enoch lived 65 years and begot Methuselah. And Enoch walked with Yahweh after he begot Methuselah 300 years and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with Yahweh, and he was not here, right? He wasn't found here, right? For Yahweh took him. He took him through the chariots, right? He was beamed up, just like Christ was beamed up after he came back to life. After he resurrected after the 3 days, right? After 3 days, the Lord after that he transluted Christ up into the chariots to go sit on the right hand side of him. Right? Same thing with Elijah. He was beamed up in the book of Kings. In the book of 2 Kings, right? We must understand these things. Through faith, they were transluted. Through faith, Enoch was translated, right? Up to Christ. Up to Yahweh, the Most High, right? Right, let's read on. In the book of Hebrews, right? Chapter 11, verse, 6, right? But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is. You must believe that Christ, that Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, the Most High, right? That you believe that he exists. Okay, you got to have faith in those things, because we haven't seen Yahweh. We haven't seen the Son, nor the Father, nor the Son. And we never seen anybody be beamed up into the sky and not be found ever again. We never seen these things, but we have to have faith in these things, right? That's just what the book says, right? Right? Faith is the substance of things hoped for. You got to hope for those things that you haven't seen yet, the evidence of things not seen. Okay? Right? Reading on. And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. We must understand this. We must understand this. He is a rewarder. We have to have faith in these things, Israel. Right? Reading on. By faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh of the things seen as yet, not seen as yet, right? Because before, you got to understand this too. Before the flood, it was no such thing as rain, right? It was a mist, kind of like a dewy, called the dew of heaven, right? It was no such thing as rain before Noah was prophesying this 120 years, okay? Because before the flood, Noah prophesied of the flood before the flood 120 years before it, right? Let's go get this account. Let me finish out on this real fast, right? And then we're going to go get that account that Noah prophesied 120 years through faith that this was going to happen. And he built the ark through faith. that it was gonna be a flood, right? Right? Reading on. Moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world. He condemned the world, like I said, 120 years before, and became heirs of the righteousness of which is by faith. By faith, right? Let's go get this account. Right? Like I said, something we're gonna be something quick on faith. Okay? Because this is mighty, man. And we must understand that faith without works is dead, according to the book of James. Okay? We're going to get all of this. Right? Let's get this account on Noah. Right? This is the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 3. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with men, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. He prophesied 120 years before, right? He told him. God told Noah 120 years before, and after that, guess what Noah did? He continued to tell the world, and the world continued to have babies. They continued to party and play games with the Lord after he already warned them. Through Noah, through the mighty Noah, right? We must understand these things, right? Yeah, let's go get James real fast. That faith without works is dead, man. And right? We must understand these things. Right? So bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see. Right, this is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. You see that? Because you have to have faith in this thing, Israel. Okay? It's very important. We're not going to be saved by just works. We have to have faith as well, not just keeping the commandments, but also having faith that these things will happen, right? Have faith, Israel. Shalom.